I got started as a matchmaker 15 years ago, and I was in a totally different environment and industry. I was a pharmaceutical rep, and I loved it because I felt like I was helping people. And then one day, a company opened on Long Island, and I thought immediately, this is my calling, and this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, to help people fall in love. Well, for now, we handle all singles in the tri-state area. However, the concentration for me personally, as a business owner, is in the Long Island office. I meet with all of the clients personally and do all the matchmaking personally, as well as the dating coaching, helping that client from the beginning all through their process of dating. I am not only a matchmaker, but I'm also a dating coach to my clients. So in the outside world, everyone has experienced going out on dates and not knowing what went wrong, and it never turns into fruition to a second date. Whereas I'm working directly with my clients, and if there is some miscommunication, which happens all the time in the outside world, I'm here for you to call, and I'm the one that knows what went wrong. And many times what went wrong is something so simple that maybe the person was nervous or they had a bad day at work. So I'm the one that can coach my clients through all those little mistakes or all those little miscommunication, because let's face it, men and women, we're very different. But by me stepping in as a third party, I can get that person typically to give a second date. And that's what the goal is, to give each other as many dates as possible so that you can make sure eventually you have chemistry and compatibility to lead to marriage or a committed relationship for life. People should always give a 3-date minimum in my program, because the first date people are nervous, so they're not necessarily at their best. And also too, on the first date, there might be things that you haven't uncovered, or you might not see the compatibility that I have seen. And in my 15 years experience, I have hundreds of people that have called up and said, I just didn't feel any attraction on the first date. However, by them taking my advice, the second date, they'll start to see a little bit more compatibility. The third date, they'll see a lot more. And the more compatibility you feel, believe it or not, the chemistry continues. So I have so many people that will call up and say, it's almost like a light bulb went off. And the third date, they are really surprised that what I said really does work. So it's very important. Don't go by the first date, because people do that on the outside world, and they're giving up possibly a great match. But in my program, it's encouraged. And when people take my advice, they're very happy. And they usually always come back and say, thank God I gave 3 dates. I thank God every day. I pray every morning so that I could help more people fall in love. But it is just a feeling that it makes me feel happy all over, and it makes me want to wake up and jump out of bed and get into work as quickly as possible so that I could hopefully make another match.